Hey everybody, Jonathan here, and I've got the X-Men Mansion finally placed in my LEGO City. Now, it's been a little while since I've done a LEGO City tour. Not much has changed, to be honest with you, except the inclusion of Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. Now, of course, this new set LEGO sent to me early. Very grateful for that. Got lots of videos on the channel all about that now. But it's a full base plate and then a half base plate, which means it's taking up a lot of space in the city. And I really like having all my Marvel modulars, and I would consider this one, all in a line together. It's kind of funny that I placed the Daily Bugle, then the Sanctum Sanctorum, of course, those being chronologically in order, and then Avengers Tower. And unfortunately, I just don't personally like the way that the X-Men Mansion looks next to Avengers Tower. If we kind of bring the camera to look like right through here, I really like Avengers Tower having an open space right here so that I can take the entire window out and then access the inside. You guys know what the inside looks like from those videos a while back on the channel. But, and heck, some of you probably have Avengers Tower, so you know exactly what it looks like. But anyways, you need a lot of runway space to get the window piece out. And even if you have like a little bit of street corner here, I still don't like that you can't see it if you have a modular here. Like, you can't really see the ground floor. So I want to keep this space next to Avengers Tower open and accessible for as long as I possibly can. So that was always that way. Avengers Tower is still where it is. The Sanctum, which I actually upgraded and built it all the way to the back, that's another video on the channel you can watch. The Bugle is exactly the same, and then the X-Men Mansion is as you see it here. I really like that the X-Men Mansion has the greenery front yard, and in my city, that connects really well to the city here, where we've got a little ostrich parade going on, because why not? Then, of course, when we come around to the back of the X-Men Mansion, you can see that we do have this big alleyway here, which I'm not a big fan of. Very soon, I'll be using 2 copies of the X-Men Mansion to use those extra pieces to bring it all the way to the back, and I think that that will add just a little bit of extra depth to the interior. You know, I can like barely fit my hand in there. I mentioned that in the review. And I think having that much more space is going to make the set that much more better. But got to stay tuned for that video. Because as of recording this, the X-Men Mansion isn't out yet. So I can't even buy a second one yet to, expand it. That being said, the only other major change in the city is when we come over here. I had to move the brick bank, which is where the X-Men Mansion is now, over to here. I thought that putting the bank next to the police station would be funny, for obvious reasons. You know, you've got all these crooks breaking in the bank here, the police will catch them and then be able to move them right next door. Another thing is, there's an advertisement here for Soaps and Suds, which is a reference to this Soaps and Suds, which is right here. I guess it's kind of bad advertising to advertise in like kind of an alleyway next to your place, but maybe that'll get changed in the future too. That being said, you can see that pieces are sprawled around all in the city. Like, look at this. I got a little squirrel right there. He can go in his nest up there. But, yeah, I've got pieces sprawled out. I haven't had a chance to work down here as much as I would like to lately. Winter is coming, and maybe I'll have more time at home, and I can do that. This is another cool one, too. This is Tony Stark's Malibu Mansion. This is a mock I did a couple months ago, and that's basically using 2 copies of the Friends Malibu Mansion set, as well as the Friends Shopping Mall, and dumped out all those pieces and was able to build this. Of course, that needs to stay at the beach because it's a Malibu mansion. And I really like if we move the camera this way, the way that it fits into the beach line, because as you can see, we have, the coast right there. And yeah, logically, it doesn't make a lot of sense for the farmer's market to be right next to the water. But like I said, I haven't had a chance to work down here in quite some time. And, well, that might be something else I have to work out. So I'm really loving the way the city is looking. I really like the layout. And I kind of create my own problems because I have these, big tables and everything. But my big goal with having a Lego city is that I want everything to be accessible by reach. So when I'm standing here, I can reach the middle part. And then if I come all the way around to this side, if I reach, I can still reach the Ghostbusters. I can still reach the hotel. But as soon as I add another table, it would push me all the way back here, and now I wouldn't be able to reach the center part. So it's kind of a self-inflicted problem I've made for myself, and, I could end that problem by just breaking my own rule, but where's the fun in that? Just ask Batman. Anyways, got the X-Men mansion placed here. Super excited about that. Let me know where you'll be placing your X-Men mansion, if you've got a city or if you're going to find a shelf or a coffee table for it. I'd love to hear because it does take up quite a bit of space and it's something you'll have to consider about where it will end up in your collection. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Be sure to hit like and subscribe and I'll see you guys on the next video.